Everybody loves the sunshine. Sunshine. Everybody loves the sunshine.
Greetings. I am Sri Gano Grace for Galacticus.com, and thank you for joining me for another episode. On this episode, I'm going to talk about 3 more killer sayings, which in my humble opinion are things that people have a proclivity of saying, and they don't know on the other side of that axiom or that saying is the seed of destruction. The very first one. Damn, that was dope. If that makes sense. That's right. As you know, I go to London quite a bit, and this is really more prevalent in the UK. Now, you guys know I love you to life. But as I consult a lot of people and communicate with people, I find that it is part of your vernacular, part of your lyrical bank to say, you will pose a hypothesis or you will pose the situation, and then you will say, if that makes sense. When you say that, you're presupposing and introducing the possibility of chaos or disorder in what it is that you just said. You are undoing your effort of conveying accurately something that is meant to be the textual of the conversation. So when you say, if that makes sense, you're basically giving away the purpose of the accuracy of what you're talking about. I've talked to people and they say, if that makes sense, or a lot of people also give away their power to accurately convey things by saying, well, I don't really know how to describe it. Yes, you do. Don't underestimate the power that you have to articulate exactly what it is that you want to inform your listener of. So when those 2 statements are interjected, you basically take away the power and the meaning and the overall purpose of why you're communicating. So be mindful of when you say, if that makes sense. Because if your desire and your intention is for what you're saying to make sense, you will not introduce the possibility of chaos within that question after you've worked so hard to artfully convey your point. Number 2. This goes to a lot of the mothers of the world when they're dealing with their children. And I know because people that are very close to me like to say, well, there's nothing I can do. What can you do? Whenever you pose that hypothesis or that question, you literally take the power away from what it is that you can do. You cut down the potential of you being able to change a situation with your will whenever you say, what can I do? Or there's nothing I can do. You are giving up all hope because you don't believe that you can change the situation that is an issue. So don't give away the power by creating the lack of resource by saying there's nothing I can do. Because the moment that comes out of your mouth, you basically have disempowered yourself. Whenever you capitulate to saying, what can you do? Or you accept that there is nothing that you can do, by your word, so shall it be. When we create the disempowerment, we basically have to live the reality that we instantly create. If someone makes a proclamation that they are going to do something, that is what the power of the universe responds to. It will also respond to, what can you do? It will also respond to, there's nothing I can do. You will create the reality that will reward your very statement. So make it a habit to never say anything that is going to disempower you or rob you of the potential of achieving a desired result. And that was number 2. Number 3. And this is so simple, but it's the devil. You ready? You're killing me. Dude, you're killing me. I said that for years. I have a very good friend of mine, Gerald Barkley. Hello, Gerald. He lives in Atlanta. And we would have these conversations and we would throw that axiom back and forth between each other. Dude, you're killing me. When I realized how powerful words were, there were certain things that, although it felt good to come out of my mouth and I like to inflect it and say it during certain lighthearted conversations, I realized that the granular, the shades of gray that basically create our reality is thrown upon us. We have to be aware and sensitive about the things that we allow ourselves to say. When you say you're killing me, need I say more? It's not something that you want to even introduce the possibility of coming into your life. There are many, many different ways to die. There's a saying that goes like this: a soldier dies once, a coward dies 1,000 deaths. There are many, many different ways to kill everything about your hopes, dreams, desires, and potential. And the main catalyst is the way that you speak. We haven't even gone into thought yet, but it's really what comes out of your mouth. And those are the 3 killer sayings. I hope this video has served you well, and I hope that you will be more mindful of the things that you speak. I am Sri Gano for Galacticus.com. Take a moment to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share the video with all like-minded people. Remember, if you keep this video to yourself, you won't get the dharmic credit that is associated with being selfless. You will always get the benefit of sharing information with people that can use it. Salute.